Football League brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and Empower Field at Mile High. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from Denver. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield, perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Nix now on first and 10. That's complete. It's McLaughlin. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. To the back of the end zone, he's got it. Cortland Sutton, touchdown Denver. It's his third touchdown on the year. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On play action, here's Hurts. There's the tight end, Grant Calcaterra. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
On second down, Hurts. Quick throw here is complete. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And they'll throw here with Hurts. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. They get 15 on that game. Good for an Eagles first down. on play action. Hurts. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards. Hurts again. He's got it at about the 8. And he'll be taken down.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up first and goal.
Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line.
They get away from their running back down here near the goal line, Mike. They change it up. They give the ball to their wide receiver. He gets stuffed. Not a lot of space to operate down here.
Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. They're trying to answer that opening drive touchdown on the other side. So the offense stays out, and they go for it on 4th. Good blocking, and he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's caught by the speedster, John Ross. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Denver 1st down. Here's Nix to throw. He'll get that complete to Ross. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here we go, Shaq.
Mims sent in motion here. 2nd down. Nix. Got his man at the the 6. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28. Slot man in motion left. And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll get this very close to a first down. A nice run there. He'll just end up a little bit short. He'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through 1. It's the Broncos with the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. And in motion is Brown. Hurts looking to throw on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Philadelphia. Off the play fake, Hurts. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Jalen Nailor. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. A run now with McLaughlin. Threw him up the sideline at the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Denver. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Play action. Here's Hurts. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. That'll be taken in by Barkley. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Here's 2nd and 6. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. On 2nd down, Barkley. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire. So the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
And in motion is Brown. They'll run it here with Saquon. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. That's Zach Allen there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. And in motion is Brown.
73.
Now a give to Barkley, running right. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
On third down, here's Hurts. He'll get this one complete to Brown. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. On the handoff, this is Barkley. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. And in motion is Brown. On the ground, this is Barkley. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down. Here's Barkley. And nothing develops there. It'll stay right at the 5-yard line. No gain on that one.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Hard running, close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. They were stopped on 2nd down, now 3rd and goal from the 1.
73.
Now it's Hurts. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Come on. Set. Panther 11.
Throwing. Nix. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. So we come to halftime here in Denver, and the Broncos are out in front as we send you to our studios in Orlando. Here's Jonathan Coachman. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you, and the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, has half number 2. Kicks off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A first down throw for Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And third down coming up.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
On third down, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and now it's fourth down. Here comes the Eagles punt team.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Okay, ready?
They'll come up here, first and 10. Slot receiver, headed right. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
18 Rattler. Check out.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's complete. It's McLaughlin. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Here's third down and a few inches.
Ready? Trap 60. Ready?
Nix from the gun on third down. He'll try to run for it.
You've got to keep all your options on the table on third down, and that's exactly what this quarterback did. He's looking to throw it, nothing there. He pulls it down himself, and he's able to convert for the first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
A first down throw for Nix. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. That'll be picked up by the Eagles. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football. Has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
He'll look underneath here for Barkley. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. On play action, here's Hurts. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And they'll take this down inside the 35. To the air again, Hurts. Off he goes. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
A second down throw for Hurts. This is intercepted. And the Broncos will take over here just shy of the 30.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
Nix now on 1st and 10. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another first down.
Here we go, set.
The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. On the ground, McLaughlin. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9. They'll go play action with Nix. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up Second down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Courtland Sutton, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down. Now Nick's going to look to throw. He'll get that complete to Ross. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen.
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Denver. Lutz for the extra point. He's got it. The Broncos will extend this third quarter lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Play action. Here's Hurts. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last two drives, same story. Continuing to drive, you have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
They'll run. This is McLaughlin. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 11.
Here we go.
Throwing is Nix. Looking underneath, he finds McLaughlin. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit, and give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage, and it sets up 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Nick's gonna throw for it. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. He's going to have a Broncos first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And the Eagles are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Go Silver, ready? Go.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. There's that man again, another catch. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Off the play fake, Hurts. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Broncos. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn him back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Great.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And he is going to score! A pick 6 for the touchdown. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Broncos will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll run with the Clemson product. This is Will Shipley. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll stay on the ground. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now this time they'll look to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, he's got this one complete to Goddard. And he's into the end zone. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of. So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Nix, now to throw it here on first down. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Off the play fake, here's Nix. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Broncos.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
The timing of these